Partnerships are vital to our global outreach, enabling us to take the love and hope of Jesus Christ to those who need it most. Our Boots on the Ground Partnership Program physically ministers to those in desperate situations all over the world. The Israel Partnership furthers Kim's legacy of outreach to Israel and Jewish people worldwide. We invite you to become a partner today. Join us today and be part of a community that inspires hope, brings restoration to life, and often healing from the past. Together, we can make a difference, and we thank you for your ongoing support.
Shalom, shalom Israel partners, and welcome to our weekly report. And today I'm going to talk about the speech of Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, at the Congress in Washington, D.C. He spoke to the two houses of Congress today, and he spoke literally about the alliance, about the unity, about how we are literally grafted together, Israel and the United States of America. He spoke about this alliance that cannot be broken. He talked, and I can tell you that every few seconds from both sides of the house, standing ovation, dozens, if not hundreds of standing ovations during his speech, where he mentioned and also welcomed some of the released hostages, some of the Israeli fighters and warriors that has been wounded in the war, that they were in the house during that time. He spoke to the families of hostages that were there. He greeted Donald Trump. He spoke about him building and creating the Abraham Accords, and about him bringing forth the embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. He thanked also Joe Biden and his administration for standing with Israel ever since October 7th. He was literally so direct and so balanced, speaking to everybody in the level of their eyes and mentioning one main, I would say definitely one main formula. Israel is not to stand alone in this war. He spoke about how Israel and the United States of America are united and grafted together in this story. He spoke about the war that we're conducting in Gaza right now and against the Hezbollah in the north. It's not a local war. It's a war against the axis of evil. It's a war against Iran and its proxies. And it's not Israel's war alone, because they declare, the enemies of Israel are declaring that America is next. Israel is the little devil, America is the big devil. Everywhere where they burn the Israeli flag, right next to it, they burn the American flag. Every time they chant death to Israel, they chant death to America. He made sure that both houses and the senators and everybody that were in the house over there today will be on the same page, understanding that the war that Israel conducts right now, it's on behalf of the entire free world. And one thing that was very prophetic, and even Kim spoke about it years ago, he didn't mention the Abraham Accords only, but he spoke about something brand new that has to come forth for this situation. Just like once the Allies defeated Nazi Germany and they created NATO against the atrocities and the evil of Soviet Union, we have to form, as he called it, a unity here in the Middle East. He called it United Abraham Accords, not even Abraham Accords, Abraham Unity, Abraham's Alliance. It's something brand new that has to come forth with all the moderate Muslim, Sunni Muslim countries and Israel, together with the United States and the other democracies in the region, in order to form a power against Iran and its proxies. It's important for Israel, with the backup of the United States of America, to win this war, because if we are losing this war, the US is next, just as he mentioned and proved that Iran is financing demonstrations, protests in the United States, not only against Israel, but also against America. And the people understood, they stood up, applauded, and they learned from him today that there's no way for Israel to continue this war alone. America has to hasten and speed up the delivery of weapons to Israel so we can finish this war as fast as possible and then form something special, something unique in the Middle East, an alliance between all the powers of good. This is something that he spoke right there. He thanked from the bottom of his heart Joe Biden and the administration from ever since October 7th, standing with Israel, sending the destroyers, coming over literally boots on the ground to Israel. But on the same breath, he thanks Donald Trump for creating the Abraham Accords, for enabling the embassy to move from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, proving to the entire world that Jerusalem is the eternal capital of Israel to never be divided again. He spoke about the fact that the Israelis are the most moral military in the world, bringing results of a research that took place by an American colonel that is specializing in combats within populated cities, saying that Israel has harmed the less, in comparison to any other army in the world, the uninvolved population, as opposed to what Kamala Harris was trying to hint, that Israel killed innocent people. He spoke against the International Court of Justice, they call it, which is the biggest liars. They come against Israel all the time. And he said, if they are going to be successful in their pursuit against Israel and persecution of Israel, America will be next. And then no country in the world will be able to fight terrorism because of their resolutions. So he said, Israel will never surrender. Israel will always fight. Israel will always defend itself. And please, he asked and pledged and begged literally the Congress and the American administration to hasten, to speed up, sending more and more weapons to Israel so we can finish this war on behalf of the entire free world. He also brought with him to the house hostages that had been released with a military operation. He brought families of hostages. He brought with him soldiers that has been injured, wounded in Gaza and kept on fighting. And he promised right there that Israel will do anything in its power, together with their allies, together with the United States of America, to release all the hostages from their captivity in the hands of Hamas. But the most important thing about what he did today in the Congress was the fact that dozens, if not hundreds of times, the House in its entirety, the House, all of it, from both sides, stood up with dozens and dozens of standing ovations, understanding that he speaks the truth, that he tells the truth, that he wants Israel and America to defeat our enemies on behalf of our two nations. And he finished with saying, Israel and America are together forever in their fight against evil in this world, against the Islamists, against the axis of evil, standing together on the right side of history in the land that God has designated for the Jewish people and for the world to know that Israel, together with America, will not let anyone, but anyone, push the Jewish people away from their home. He mentioned multiple cases and events of anti-Semitism. He spoke to the people and said, you have to stand up and you have to fight against anti-Semitism wherever it occurs. Don't let anybody else do the job for you. Each and every one who was listening to his speech today was literally called to stand against atrocities, to stand against the evil of the Islamists, and to stand against anti-Semitism, because this is the right thing to do, and to stand on the right side with God and his people. I love you a lot. Shabbat Shalom, Doobie.
Join us at Real Life, Real Faith, where we're going to discuss the subject, where is God in my life right now? You know, we've all had spectacular moments with God, But what happens when we're perhaps walking through a valley and it seems like nothing really is going on? Is that true? Join us and let's find out.
I'm excited to announce my all-new mattress topper. In the times we're in, I wanted to bring you the best affordable mattress topper ever. So I took my two best technologies and combined them to make the ultimate mattress topper. And now you can get it for as low as $69.98. Queen size only $99.98. It all starts with my famous MyPillow foam that provides you that overall full body support. Second is the individual comfort supports that give you an amazing custom sleep experience. It's like it's made specifically for you. The queen size alone has over 14,000 comfort supports. This is the perfect mattress topper to improve any bed. New bed, old bed, your guest beds. Get them for every bedroom in your house. Go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to get the all-new My Mattress Topper for as low as $69.98. Queen size only $99.98. Don't delay, order today.
We here at the House of Destiny are partnering with you to let our viewers, of course, know about your company. It's Beverly Hills Precious Metal.
Andrew, explain how that works.
So I'll walk you through it right now. So if you go to bh-pm.com, right there on the homepage, you'll see a form that you could fill out. And that form is very important in letting us know how we can help you. So you just put in your first name, last name, email address, phone number. There's a section that says, how did you hear about us? And in there, put Kim Clement. And then there's a portion where you could write a couple of notes down on the bottom. Usually within about 24 to 48 hours, we'll contact you by phone call, and then we'll go over everything with you. This isn't a high pressure deal. We always recommend that if you feel uncomfortable, take a step back, pray about it. You will gain the answers that you need by doing that, and come back to us when you're comfortable.